New Delhi. From the moment the sun came up in Thulasendrapuram, a little village in southern India, people started stringing firecrackers across the road. They poured into the temple. They took colored powder and wrote exuberant messages in big, happy letters in front of their homes, like this one: "Congratulations Kamala Harris, pride of our village." If there was one place in India that relished the triumph of Joseph R. Biden Jr. and Ms. Harris, his running mate, in America's presidential election, it was Thulasendrapuram, the hamlet where Ms. Harris' Indian grandfather was born more than 100 years ago. Her name is scrawled on a board by the temple. People there love her and identify strongly with her. For 4 days, Thulasendrapuram's 500 or so residents had been waiting anxiously. They'd been praying at the temple, draping Hindu idols with rose petals and strings of sweet-smelling jasmine, and alternately searching for good omens and checking their cell phones for the latest updates. On Sunday, a wave of joy burst. "Kamala has made this village very proud," said Renganathan, a farmer, who rushed to the village's main temple. "She's a great lady and an inspiration. She belongs to this soil." Although Ms. Harris has been more understated about her Indian heritage than about her experience as a black woman, her path to the vice presidency has also been guided by the values of her Indian-born mother and her wider Indian family, who have stood by her all her life. In several major speeches, Ms. Harris has gushed about her Indian grandfather, Gopalan, who inspired her with his stories about the fight for India's independence. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, who came to America young and alone in the late 1950s and made a career as a breast cancer researcher before dying of cancer in 2009, remains one of the people Ms. Harris talks about most. In her victory speech in Delaware on Saturday, Ms. Harris said her mother was "the woman most responsible for my presence here today." When she came here from India at the age of 19, she maybe didn't quite imagine this moment, Ms. Harris said. But she believed so deeply in an America where a moment like this is possible. Indians have been watching this election extremely closely, less because of Ms. Harris' heritage than for what it might portend for India-United States relations. In the past few months, the two countries, the world's largest democracies, have drawn closer. Part of the reason is China. Since Chinese troops surged across the disputed India-China border in June, sparking clashes that killed more than 20 Indian soldiers, the United States and India have bolstered their military relationship, sharing more intelligence and planning more coordinated training exercises, both sides motivated by a desire to contain China. How things will change under a Biden-Harris administration is the big question Indians are now asking.